Hello, and welcome to this episode of Snail Mail with Smokey. I'm Smokey. Thanks for tuning in. A lot of mail to get to in today's episode. It was a very busy week at my mailbox, and I'm excited to share with you all the official cards and surprises that I received. So let's get right to it. I received 4 official postcards this week from postcrossing.com. The first postcard is this one. This comes from New Zealand. And the person that sent this says they thought I would enjoy seeing New Zealand's local Christmas tree, which needs no decoration. And such a lovely image there with the red and green. And I really enjoy it, so thank you for sending that. And there is the stamp. And then the rest of my official postcards are from Germany. There's this card. This comes from Angelo. And they say this shows a church in southern Germany, and they hope I enjoy it. I really do. I collect stamps with churches on them and postcards with churches on it. So this will be a great addition to my collection. And such a beautiful image there. And then also the stamps. I really love the stamps. This is a brand new issue that I had not received before, so was very excited to get that one. So thank you, Angelo, for that card. The next card from Germany is this one. And this card comes from Hamburg, Germany. It's a wonderful multi-image card. Lots of beautiful images, and I really like it. And Fiona, who sent this card, gives me so much history right there on Hamburg, and as well as the churches there. So I really appreciated reading all of that. So thank you so much for that. And then look at the stamps. Another beautiful postage stamp that says Weihnachten. My German's not that great, but I do know that says Merry Christmas. So thank you so much for that lovely stamp. It's very beautiful, and I was really happy to receive that. My last official postcard is one that I thought was really special. It is this postcard here. Look at these penguins dressed in their Santa hat, just walking about their merry way. And this comes from Germany, but this comes from a 5th grade English class in Germany, and the whole 5th grade class wrote to me, and so the class uses postcrossing.com to help them learn the English language, as well as to learn about different countries and customs, and meet new people, and so I think that's very interesting. I think that's a great idea. I know that there are other teachers who use postcrossing.com as class projects. So I was extremely excited to receive this card from the whole 5th grade class. And I'll be sending them a card in return. And then they have written me a message here, and then they've all signed their name. So thank you so very, very much for that. And then there is the stamp. This is part of a series of stamps that just came out. I believe that came out in April of this year, and I think it's either 4 or 5 stamps in the series that has to do with sending mail. This one has a hot air balloon, and it is sending a letter, and then other balloons around that are also sending letters to their destinations. So a really colorful stamp, and one that I'm very pleased to get. So thank you so much for that one. And now on to friend mail and swaps and surprises. This first card, this actually just came yesterday. This comes from Jilly B. You all know Jilly B, of course. She is Jilly B, living her life her way, right here on YouTube. Please take time and check out her wonderful channel. She does lots of great things with post-crossing. She shows all the new stamps she bought, including these. She had a wonderful video about these Tutankhamun stamps and postcards that she had bought from the Royal Mail, and she was so very kind and sent me one and made it a maxi card. So there are 2 stamps here, and then the postcard, and so really happy to receive that. And as always, she has decorated it so wonderfully, and I really like it. So thank you, Jilly B, very much. I really, really appreciate this postcard. This next postcard comes from Doug, who lives in Canada. This is a Mr. Spock card. It says, "Live long and prosper." Doug, I love it. Doug shares with me that he's also a big Trekkie. So happy to share that with you also, Doug. And I really enjoy this postcard. And then Doug has included several stamps. These lovely bug and insect stamps, but as well as a Mr. Spock stamp, which I really, really enjoy. So thank you so much for that. Next is this postcard. This comes from Jessy. Jessy lives in Puerto Rico, and she says that that there where she lives on the eve of January 6th, they put grass under the bed for the camels, and the Magi leave gifts. I've never heard of that tradition, but was really excited to hear about it. And so Jessy has sent me this card of the 3 wise men on their way to deliver gifts. And there is the mailbox, and there's some grass in there for the camels. So what a great bit of history that I didn't know about a Christmas tradition in Puerto Rico. So thank you so much, Jessy, for that. And then Jessy has went out of her way to really decorate these stamps with llamas and the fireplace, and then these lovely stamps here. So thank you so very, very much for that, Jessy. Next is this postcard. This is from Rob. Rob is That Dad Guy on YouTube. If you're not familiar with Rob, please check out Rob's channel. He's doing some great things with post-crossing. Lately, he's been taking us on some adventures around the town where he lives in Canada. He's taken us Christmas shopping. He showed us the Christmas lights around his community, the snow that he's getting there in Canada. So he does lots of great videos, Legos and post-crossing and stamps, and so lots of really good content. So please check Rob out at That Dad Guy. And this postcard comes from Rob. When I messaged Rob to tell him that I'd received it, I called this a goat cart. And I think that's pretty appropriate. I really love this image of the goat and the 2 young kids. And I don't know, to be riding such a fancy ride, these 2 youngins do not look very excited. I would sure like to know the story behind that. But I think it's a great image and a great card. So thank you, Rob, for that. I really appreciate it. And then Rob has decorated with washi tape, and he's even drawn me some artwork. So thank you, Rob, for that card. Next is this card. This is from Erin, who lives in Colorado. She says that Denver, where she lives, is especially great and beautiful this time of year. Thank you so much for the postcard, Erin. It's really a beautiful image, and I really, really appreciate it. And thank you for the stamps. Lovely stamps. Edgar Allan Poe, which I am a huge Edgar Allan Poe fan. Roosevelt, a really great stamp, and then an older flag stamp. So thank you. And then she has decorated it with these gems, and then the matching gems washi tape. So very beautiful, and really appreciative of that. Thank you very much. Next is an envelope. And so as you see, there is a long-necked animal there on the envelope, as well as the new U.S. elf stamp. And I'm trying to zoom in here so you can see the cancel. It is an elf and a snowman, and a really great cancel. And I will show you the Christmas card that come inside. It's a snowman and a couple of cardinals. And this comes from Anna, who lives here in the U.S., and she says, I stumbled across your channel and wanted to say how much I like your video. And she's wishing me best wishes and happy holidays. So Anna, if you're watching, thank you for the lovely Christmas card. I really appreciate it. Thank you for sending it to me, and thanks for watching the channel. I really appreciate it. So happy holidays to you as well, and thank you so very much for the lovely card. And then this is another card. There are some wonderful Christmas stamps right there. And then inside is this postcard. And let me show you the card first, and then I will tell you about it. Isn't that beautiful? You've got a winter scene and trees and a little town and the church. And this card just, the silver just shimmers. And then look at the back of this card. This is handmade. And so very beautiful. This comes from Linda. Linda lives here in the U.S. and she has sent me this wonderful card, and she has made this card. This is a handmade card, and Linda says that she found this paper and she made the card, and then she also made the decoration. I am not a very crafty person. My wife is really crafty and very artistic, but I am not. So I am very, very impressed with people who have great artistic ability, and Linda, you certainly do. And this is such a beautiful card. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate this decoration you've done on it, and I'll cherish it. And so thank you so much, Linda, for that card. And then next is this postcard. There are some long-necked animals there, some camels. And this comes from Monty, who lives in Canada. And he has sent me this card. And there are the stamps. So thank you so much, Monty. This will be a great addition to my long-necked animals postcard collection. And I really appreciate it. But Monty wasn't done just with the postcard. My last piece of mail for the week is this rather large envelope. And you can notice, look at all the wonderful stamps. Love this stamp here. They're just very beautiful stamps. And so Monty also sent me this. And I will open it up. And I've had a really good time looking through everything that Monty has sent me. He sent me some more of these books from Canada Post, these detail books. And I really enjoyed this one. I was drawn to this one that talks about the stamp that they released for Christopher Plummer. And so lots of great information in these books. There's not just stamps, but there's also coins. And so he sent me several of these. Terry had sent me some a few weeks back, and I enjoyed those. And so Monty has sent me some different ones, and I'm very thankful for those. And then he has sent me this bag of stamps, which I haven't had time to go through and sort yet, but I will. And as I'm just now getting into collecting Canada as a country, I'm very grateful for these, and these will be a very welcome addition to my collection. So thank you so much for sending me all this and for taking the time. I really appreciate it. Well, that's it. Busy mail day, or excuse me, mail week at my post office box. Thank you to everyone who sent me a card. I really appreciate it, and you'll never know how appreciative I am, and I thank you very much. This is my last video before Christmas. So Christmas is just a few days away. We are getting things ready. I've got a few more things to do. We have a Christmas Eve service at my church, and then also a Christmas Day service. So I'm preparing for those. My wife has a couple more days of work, and then it'll be time for our family to get together. My daughter, who is married, will be here with her husband, and then our youngest daughter and her fiance will be here as well. And then my brother-in-law and his family are coming in, and they'll be here, and we'll all celebrate Christmas together. So I'm very excited about being together with our family and having a great time. We do not have a traditional meal. My wife makes enchiladas for Christmas dinner, and we've done that for about the past 10 years. And so she makes homemade enchiladas, and they are so delicious. And so we will eat those, and we will unwrap gifts, and then we'll go to church together, and it'll be a great time, and I'm really excited. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so, please consider subscribing to this channel. Also hit the like button and leave me a comment. Lots of cards this week. What was your favorite? It's hard for me to pick out a favorite. I love them all so much for so many different reasons. So I won't pick a favorite. I'll just say thank you so very much. For those of you who celebrate, Merry Christmas. I hope you have a great holiday, whatever holiday that you celebrate. I hope you have a great time that is filled with love and peace, and that you're able to be together with your friends and your family and your loved ones. So until next time, have a great day, and we will see you real soon. Bye-bye.